Hi, I'm Barb from Coach House Designs, and in this video today we're going to show you how to make the triangle tree block from the Christmas closet pattern. Up here I have the finished row 1 from the Christmas closet pattern, and this is the block here that we're going to be working on in the video. And I've got my pieces that I need. I've got my 6 by 11.5 inch fabric 6 rectangle and my two 6 by 12.5 inch fabric 4 rectangles. And this is my freezer paper template, which I have traced onto freezer paper using this template and then cut out along the drawn line. I'm now going to take this template and iron it down on the fabric 6 rectangle with the shiny side on the bottom so it sticks to the fabric. Okay, back from the ironing board, I've pressed that down onto fabric 6, and I'm just going to take my ruler and trim it, lining up my 1/4 inch mark on my ruler, and just trim it 1/4 inch all around. Okay, and as it shows, and here's the sheet from the pattern, as it shows here, I'm just going to trim off the top there, just to make it so you don't have this big point at the top. So I'm just going to put my ruler so that I'm measuring from the very tip of the template, 1/4 inch, and cut that top off. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is take off the template. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is mark 1/4 inch down from this line that we've cut off at the top of the tree. And that's on the wrong side of the fabric. And on the first fabric 4 rectangle, I'm going to mark a line, this time 1/2 inch down from the top left corner. Then I'm going to place my tree on the back with right sides together, lining up the 1/4 inch line on the tree triangle with the 1/2 inch line on the background. And then I'm going to sew a 1/4 inch seam down here, and I'll be right back. Okay, so here is a close-up view of the stitching line I just made. So up at the top here, the 1/4 inch line on the back of the tree triangle lines up. I got one hand here because I got my phone in the other one, with the 1/2 inch line underneath on the background fabric. Now I'm just going to press this like this, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back from the ironing board, and normally what you would do when you're pressing is press towards the dark, but in order to be able to access this line that we've drawn, and so we can mark it or measure it up with the side of this piece, I've pressed the tree triangle, the darker fabric, towards the light. So I've made a mark at the top of this piece, this time 1/2 inch down from the right corner of the remaining background piece. And with right sides together, I'm just going to line that up with a 1/4 inch mark here, with a 1/2 inch mark on the background fabric. And then I'm going to sew my 1/4 inch line down here, and I'll be right back. So here is a close-up version of the stitching line that I've just done. So you see it crosses at the top and then carries on. So when I open this up, you've got the triangle in the middle, and you've got these weird wings on the side, and you've got at least a 1/4 inch at the top there that we will be able to use for trimming. So I'm just going to press this, and then I'll come back and show you how to trim it. Okay, so now it's pressed, and we've got this really weird shape, and we have to figure out how to turn this into a rectangle. So the first thing you're going to do is line up your ruler with the only straight edge that we've got to work with, which is the bottom of the tree. So I've got it just a line there, and then I'm going to trim away the bottom here. then I'm going to use this as a reference point because this is going to be 10.5 inches this way. So I've got it marked on my mat. So there's 10.5 inches, which is 1/4 inch from the tip of the tree. It's all lined up, so I move it a bit back here. Okay, trim this off. Okay, so now we've got a piece that's 10.5 inches this way. Now it needs to be 8.5 inches wide. So if we take half of 8.5 inches is 4 1/4. So we're going to line up the 4 1/4 line, which is this one, with the center of the tree, and it's level at the bottom here, so I know when I cut this, this is going to be straight. And then I can turn this around now and cut this 8.5 inches. And luckily for me, this ruler is 8.5 inches wide. And there we go. There is the top of your triangle tree. So it's a lot easier than it looks in the picture, and you could even make a bunch of these blocks and make a really cute Christmas tree quilt once you're finished. Christmas closet, of course. So I hope that was helpful, and thank you for watching my video.